My name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. I hope everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving had a Thanksgiving holiday, or had a happy Thanksgiving holiday, sorry. But I thought I would share with you some of my Thanksgiving, what I had going on for us. So yeah, I don't know about most of you, but I did have a 4-day weekend. And you think with that 4-day weekend, I would have time to get caught up on some of those projects I got going on. No, I start new projects. I did some Christmas stockings. It's the camouflage one. It's the one I got done first. And here's the other one. You might notice that all these stockings have this really, really long loop on it. Well, that is the functionality. That is so I can wrap this around the banister in my house on our stairs, so that it goes through the stocking, and it sits on in our banister. So I thought that was a cool function for these. So I did like 3 different. Well, actually, this one I have the eye candy stitch for a dishcloth, so I used that on this one. So this is the one I had done first. I had leftover yarn from my Fairyland hat, for my Christmas one, which I did get done. I finished my Fairyland hat, and I added this little twirly little pom-pom. The only thing I don't like about it, it's a little heavy. I mean, this is a light, with the knitted stitch, this is a light hat, and then I got this heavy little thing on the end. But anyway, that is done. So that went into this. And the red was red for my hundreds for the temperature blanket. I'm reasonably sure we're not going to hit 100 anymore this year, so I can now use that red for my Christmas stuff. So that one. Then I have the camouflage one. Now the stitch for that one, even though it looked different, they are the same stitch. This one went in rounds, and it's like 2 single crochets, per 2 single crochets in a stitch, and you skip a stitch and you do 2 single crochets, and I did that around, and I have this look. The camouflage one, I did the same thing, but I went back and forth, so I got it gives a different look. I don't know if you can see it in the camouflage pattern. So yeah, I did 3 of those this weekend. And there's 4 of us that lives in the house, so there might be a 4th stocking made in the future. No guarantees. So yeah, for our Thanksgiving holiday, our 2 sons that live with us had to actually work on Thanksgiving. And they both work actually in the food industry. I have one that works at like a fancy country club, and the other one that works in the retirement community. And at both places, they had plenty of leftover Thanksgiving food, and we could have easily not cooked at all, and they both were done by 3 o'clock-ish, so they easily could have brought home our Thanksgiving dinner from the leftovers from their work. Easily, with plenty. But they know we were cooking a Thanksgiving dinner. For my work, probably, I don't know if this will be the last, actually, I have like 1 week left of work, and then I'll get laid off. Good news, I do have a new job lined up. But anyway, I digress. I did get a free ham and a free pie, which the pie, actually I got an extra pie. Okay, I'm trying not to go all over the place, but I did bring home a ham and 2 pies. And they're both in the freezer because both of my sons brought home leftover dessert. I'm like, okay, let me just threw my other pie back in the freezer. So yeah, we had plenty of food. We had ham. I think we made we gotta make green bean casserole. And I think I found twice baked sweet potato recipe, and we had that. I think that was it. Let's see, ham, green bean casserole, and potatoes. and supposedly the pie. But when the boys brought home, one son brought home French silk pie, and one of them brought a big tray of desserts that had some cheesecake bars and pumpkin pie and pecan pie. And it's like, okay, we just put my pie back in the freezer. So probably next year, if they're both working on Thanksgiving, maybe we'll rethink that and go, maybe we don't have to cook anything. They can bring home leftovers. So that was pretty much our Thanksgiving. So obviously next day was Black Friday. Again, I usually take my one son to work. He had to work. And when I brought him to work, I thought I'd do just a little bit of Black Friday shopping. We do most of our shopping online these days, and my husband exclusively does his shopping online. But after I dropped him off, Hobby Town, not Hobby Lobby, Hobby Town was nearby, so I went in there because my mom's into puzzles, and they had a buy two, get one free, so I bought some puzzles, and I bought some other gifts while I was there. And then that was, and then you know, I'm in Nebraska, so there was a Huskers game, so it wasn't that busy. You know, you think Black Friday, you know, we were brought up Black Friday was like, oh, busy, busy, busy shopping, but it didn't feel that busy. And later that evening, I was asked by our pianist at a church to come in and do some caroling, so I went to the local mall. And yeah, obviously the mall, they were actually a little bit busy on a Black Friday, but again, I didn't feel it was too bad, but they were for sure busy. So I did some caroling for about an hour, and I think I had about an hour to kill before I picked up my son from work, and I walked up. I saw Joann's in the distance. It's not too often that I go to Joann's, because if I go like yarn box shopping, it's Michael's, because Michael's is only like a few minutes away from my house. But not too often I go to Joann's or Hobby Lobby for that matter, even though they're reasonably within good driving distance. I know some of you might have to drive even further to go to a box store for yarn, but I guess I'm lucky enough to have Michael's, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby within a decent driving distance. But Michael's is super close. I can almost walk to Michael's. So that's where I go. But anyway, I digress. I saw Joann's, had time to kill, and I thought, why not? I went into Joann's. And right from the door as I walked in was the wrapping paper. We needed to get wrapping paper. So they had buy one, get 3 free. And I thought, hoo-hoo, grab some wrapping paper. And I didn't grab a cart, so I was like walking around with these wrapping paper in my arms. I actually walked through the yarn section, found the yarn, the one I wanted. I only got one because I didn't bring a cart, and I was already full of, I had this wrapping paper carrying around. That was not fun, but they were, and as far as the Black Friday, I had to wait in line a bit, so they were kind of busy. So I went in, bought my stuff, and then later on when I looked at the price of the wrapping paper, it was almost $6 a roll. As with buy one, get 3 free, it turned out to be $1.50 a roll. And when we were at the grocery store the next day, I saw they had wrapping paper for $1.50 a roll. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, it wasn't, I think I paid what I probably should have normally paid for wrapping paper. But so anyway, that was the only yarn that I bought on Black Friday. But while we're on the subject of yarn, I suppose I can show you what I got from Joann's, which was only 1 roll, but let's see what I got. I picked up this Bernay baby blanket yarn. I was thinking I can make a stuffy of some form or other. It could either be one of my octopus ones, or it could be a bear, or I don't know yet. So anyway, this is Bernay baby blanket. I don't know, dappled. If you look, see the nice. I like how the nice color change. So the color is peachy keen. And let's see. I'll find all the stuff for you. It is a size 6. Let's see. It's 10.5 ounces or 300 grams, 220 yards. or 201 meters. Yeah, really soft. Yep, and I only got one because that's all I can carry. I didn't grab a cart. That's all I can carry in my arms with the wrapping paper. So that is that one. And now that we're on the discussion of yarn, I do have more yarn that I have bought. But not from Joann's. I saw this on Amazon. This might have been a Black Friday. This might have been on sale for Black Friday. It might not. I don't remember. But I thought I'd pick up this kit. So I'm debating whether I want to open this because I have a grandson that, to my surprise, when I asked my daughter what stuff he wanted, he's usually into science and stuff. He actually was looking at crochet or cross stitch stuff. I'm like, okay. Because he might get this, but if I guess I'll carefully open it so he can see what was included in it. And then I'll have to try it. If I decide to give it to him for Christmas, then I'll have to try to figure out how to get it back into the box. So, yeah. Oh, they're cute. Look at these little cute little balls. To say how many. I'm trying to think if it says on the package how many. Okay, they're at the, okay, they do on this big package say they're a size 4. And does it say how 100% acrylic? Other than recommended size eye hook, which I think is included in this kit. Or 55 millimeters. Let's see, does it say how big the balls are? It says 12 acrylic balls. Oh, that's the contents, 12 acrylic balls. There's a size eye hook in here. Crochet hook. There's some stitch pins, a tape measure. Well, a video tutorial, so I guess that's if you got to scan the code and get the video tutorial. But oh, as it says, each ball is 50 grams. So each one is a 50-gram ball. So this one is shocking pink. So it came with a shocking pink. All right. Oh, look at how cute those are. Ah, this is cherry red. This one's a cherry red. Alright. Oh, it's an orange. This is pumpkin. This one's pumpkin. Alright, let's put these. Oh, I got no place to put. Oh, this one. Oh, saffron. We have saffron. Okay, put you the end of the tail. I've never seen these little 50-gram balls of this. That's probably why I got it. Let's see. Oh, I'm grabbing. What else do I got here? Oh, I grabbed a jade. This one's jade. Spring green. Yeah, spring green. Alright, China's. Okay. Alright, I grabbed. Okay, we'll get to the other stuff in a minute. Alright, this is a royal. This one is lavender. Oh great, everything's going everywhere. Everything's flying. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, obviously I have, oh, it says soft white. Like, why couldn't you just call it white? This one's gray heather. Again, why just not call it gray? You're probably gonna fall everywhere. Okay, and, oh. Yeah, that's part of the other stuff that was in here. And this one is cafe latte, or brown. Alright, well, at least they call this one black. It's black. Alright, well, I can probably see what's on. They got stuff on the inside. Let's see what we got here. It tells what it contains, which, oh, I got more stuff. I'll get that in a minute. Alright, love to see creation photos. They give you a hashtag where to show your creations. Sign up to get tutorials delivered right to your inbox and latest updates. So, let's see, we got to sign up somewhere. Let's say where to sign up. But I guess they got a QR code. Maybe after the video I'll scan the QR code and see what we got. But anyway, the other contents that I forgot to mention, we have has a tape measure. Oh, these are cool looking. I got some stitch markers. And it comes. This is a Susan Bates size I hook, which I think is a very good beginner hook size. So probably H or I is always good. So there you are. So I might get with my daughter, see how serious my grandson is into crocheting, and then I'm supposed to go. I'll go visit them in January. So I'll probably just bring this down with me. And then, hey, Grandma might come and teach my grandson how to crochet. However, maybe you can help me out on this one. He is left-handed. So any tips on how to teach somebody who's left-handed how to crochet? I think you can leave me some tips in the comments. So, alright. I will try to put this away probably after the video. I do have one more yarn haul, and that is through our now lately favorite online store, and that is Temu. I got more stuff from Temu. First we will start with all these pretty crochet hooks. No, they do look pretty. But the jury's out on how I feel about holding it. Because I don't know if it's with this metallic stuff that's on it. Something, I mean, it don't feel bad, but it's not, I don't know, it's hard to describe how it feels. They look pretty. They look pretty. I would almost if I want to have these out for decoration or something. I won't go to, I got I got a whole lot of other hooks I can go to. I will probably go to those first before going to these. I thought they looked pretty. So I got this green one, and they're all in millimeter sizes. If they're not numbered, so this is a 3 millimeter. This is a 6 millimeter. I like this has a pretty handle, but I don't know. I like this one. This one's a 6.5 millimeter. Let me show you all the pretty designs on that. That one. This one. I got that one. This orange one. This is a 5.5. Oh, it's a tiny one. I can't even. It's so small. I can't even read what millimeters. I can't even read the millimeters on it. It's so small. So tiny. We'll call it a tiny size. So we got a wide variety of sizes in this set. And this one. Oh, they got a blue one. So let me know in the comments if you have this set and if you crochet with this set. What might end up happening. So I got a nice clear jar. Those, oh, it don't fit in there. We got the furls hooks in here too. Yeah. Put them in there. I might move the furls hooks out of that. You can probably display them. They look pretty. Oh, actually that may have been a bad idea because now I can't reach it. Now I can't reach in there. Oh. Yeah, these don't all fit in there. I might have to move some of these into another. I got a bunch of jars. I have a whole bunch of jars here. Okay, put that there. Alright, so those are those hooks. Like I said, let me know how if you have those, and I don't know, they're not bad, but they're eh. As far as that, I don't know if it's that metallic that's on those. I just don't like how they feel. But the rest I got is some yarn. I think you've probably seen I got a yellow version of this, but these are all going to be the same. These are all going to be whatever bar needle line. Packs of 5. So, alright. Alright, open plastic. So yeah, oh, these are 100-gram balls. See what else I can read on the, because that's what I can read on the label. 80% wool and 20% acrylic, and it does feel very like wool, like it has that wool feel. See if there's any other than it says machine. Oh, I can machine wash. I can warm because it says warm machine or hand wash. But it says do not wring. But yeah, if you run it through the washing machine, it's gonna. It says do not wring, do not iron, do not tumble dry, dry flat and shade. Do not bleach, do not dry clean. In other words, this is all telling me that I need to hand wash. That these are not machine washable. I might make a swatch with this yarn and run it through the washing machine dryer process and see how they look after they're done. But so in other words, I got a whole lot of this because I already have a yellow one already. But I got this green one. It's in 5 balls. I'm going to try to get this back in the package because I think I might want to store it. Keep them stored in the package. So that's that. I don't want to call it lime green, but the green one. I have this dark red one, so let's see if I can get it carefully out of the bag. This is, I'll see if I can give you a closer look on that one. It's like a red black, and there's a little bit of purple in that. Holy crap, I got more than I thought I did. I think I got another. Yeah, I don't know why I got like 2, so now I have 10 of that one I just showed you. So here's, and I got a pink one. As soon as I find where the, okay, this, yellow, oh there it is. I know the other ones had a, okay. Ah, yeah. I like this one. This one's pink. Pink one. Pink. Alright. And I'll be back. Okay. Okay, stop. You're gonna hurt your ankle again. As I mentioned before, I already had a yellow one. So, alright. So I got a whole lot of that yarn that I probably can't put in the washing machine. So, I don't know what I'll do with it, but maybe, usually if I get stuff that can felt, that wool, I like to make, I actually would like to get it to felt, so we'll play around with that. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I like to do it in the washing machine and I like to kind of control it and get into it, but once the machine starts, the lid is locked and I can't do anything. So that is all for the yarn haul part of it, but other thing that I know we're still talking about what I've been doing this weekend is that I'm in the process of making a video tutorial. And right now, it's called, I will show you, but I know I got it covered with this yarn right now, so I gotta dig it out. Try to put these back in the box. Alright, here you are. Alright, I had written this pattern up a while ago. It's, I called it just simply my stocking hat because it is all completely front post, back post from beginning to end. And I noticed that if I were to use this kind of yarn, it gets like super thick. So now that I'm trying it, this is a size 3 yarn. I kind of like it. So if you want to try, I do have the written pattern, so I can leave that written pattern. And hopefully in the coming week, I'll have the video tutorial for this hat. So this is the size 3 cupcake. It's a cupcake yarn. Obviously, I can probably make at least 2 hats with this if I make it a beanie. I also had some leftover cotton. It's not cotton cake. What's it called? Cloud cake. So I'm also in the process of making one with the cloud cake. I kind of like that too. I don't know if we can get if cloud cakes is discontinued or not, but so yeah, I kind of like that too. I might make, just for the purpose of the video, make one in the size 4 yarn just to show you that how thick it can get. Also in the written tutorial, I think I wrote it in the notes. I've updated the notes. I had initially done it in a size H hook, but I think it works. See, this is a size, I'm doing this one in the size I, and the one, because it's a size 3, I probably needed the bigger one. I'm doing this in a size J hook, so. It says, if you don't want to wait till the video tutorial, I do have the written one. If you want to check it out, try to make this hat. And hopefully I'll have the video tutorial out relatively soonish. Alright, well, final thing I got, I know hopefully this video is not too long. I have signed up for the Christmas card exchange at Lori's channel, at Armchair Chef, and I got my cards out. Got all my leftover Christmas cards. Probably won't have to buy Christmas cards for a while. I want to get that in the coming week, get started on writing out Christmas cards. I know sometimes people, I might get some ornaments and people might be making ornaments, but I think I'm just going to do a card. It's a card exchange. Let's do card. No, it's what weird is like a while back. I know I'm trying not to digress. I think I saw in the clearance section at Michael's, I thought it was just going to be plain card stock. Oh, they had this cute little design on the bottom. So now I'm not quite sure what to do with these. So I might use these as cards, just write a note wishing my card recipient a very happy Thanksgiving. But then again, my handwriting sucks. I don't know if I want to get too in depth of a long written note. Just might stick with it. Just might stick with a card, and just sign the card. I don't know. That's one of the things I was never really good at, is trying to write out a decent card, or to know what to write. You know, to write something personal and, you know, from the heart, and that's a challenge for me, which I guess I found that starting this channel, you know, when we do exchanges of that, especially when Lori with her mystery yarn challenges, you know, I usually like to include a card, so I like to try to write out a card, and it's kind of like challenging me to write something heartfelt and genuine. Obviously I want to write something genuine, and it might be that long, other than I hope you have a happy and safe holiday Thanksgiving, you know, Christmas holiday season. It's one of the things with this channel is like I mean, this channel overall has been challenging me. Talk about challenging writing in front of the camera, trying to do a schedule, and trying to, and actually that's probably the hardest thing for me right now, is try to communicate and be part of your yarn community for you. And this is, but after all, this is an amazing community, and I'm kind of glad to be part of it. So anyway, that's enough rambling by me. Again, I hope you guys all had if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope now that we have officially into the Christmas season. So you may have noticed with my last video, I actually started changing my intro. I had found this intro when I did the Christmas in July series, and I love this. I love the intro. So now, over the Christmas season, videos throughout will probably have a Christmas intro for my videos. So anyway, again, enough rambling. I'm done. And again, Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a happy Thanksgiving. I know, so I just said it over and over again, so we will I'll close out the video for real. If you did like this video, please give it a like. Want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.